as a young woman by the name of Hadley Duvall. Hadley, as you may recall, was the subject of a powerful campaign ad last year from Kentucky's Democratic Governor Andy Beshear, featuring her story as a sexual abuse survivor.
I was raped by my stepfather after years of sexual abuse. I was 12. Anyone who believes there should be no exceptions for rape and incest could never understand what it's like to stand in my shoes. To tell a 12-year-old girl she must have the baby of her stepfather who raped her is unthinkable. I'm speaking out because women and girls need to have options. Women today, if they're walking in the shoes that I was in, which was pregnancy from rape, then, they don't have any option in a lot of states, and they're at risk for having no options after the election, and that's, very terrifying. And still, I will forever be that little girl. And, that's really who I do this for. And knowing that I was in that position, and the only thing that allowed me to hold on to hope were the words, "You have options." Those are the first things I heard after I looked at a positive pregnancy test at 12 years old.
Wow. You were abused by your stepfather.
Yes.
Correct? It took a while to tell your mom about this. Your abuser was her husband. I'm curious how you did it, and I'm thinking this question is for young girls out there who may be in a similar situation.
When I was younger, it took, a lot of planning. I would sit and I would say, okay, the next time I would tell. And I would get scared. My mom is a recovering addict. So, when I was young, she went away to inpatient rehab, and I knew what that looked like. And I was finally in a point in my life that I had, prayed for. My mom was not using drugs anymore. She was home. Right. She was sober. And when I threatened to tell, I was told, well, you'll risk your mom's sobriety. So that really stuck with me. And, it always made me just want to keep the peace, because it was, my family, the family right. that I had been hoping for and praying for so long. But then I was realizing that I didn't have peace, and that seemed to be most important. So, and I told her, I couldn't even look at her, and I said, "Mom, I don't know how to say this to you. I'm just going to blurt it out." And I did. I said, "I've been being sexually abused for 10 years. If you have a woman in your life that means something to you, her life is at stake. It does not matter if she is 12, 9, 34, it really does not matter. If there is a woman who is in that reproductive age, then, her life is at stake during this election. And it does not matter if you've never voted Democrat in your life, it's get off your high horse, because women, we don't get to choose, a whole lot, and you at least can choose who you can vote for. And there is a lot of things that need to be worked on, and, we can't get it all done, but at the very least, we could get out of women's business when it involves their health care. And I've always said, I'm pro minding your own business. Live your religion, live it loudly, but don't expect your religion to make the laws. And that's, your religion should be lived through and through, whether that's the law or not. However you came up, however you want to live your religion, but it shouldn't be forced on anybody else. And, your religion shouldn't determine everybody's outcome, because I don't believe that my God that I worship and that I've learned about all my life would have ever wished something like that upon me.
My body lies under injustice. My liberty I will not thwart. So bring back my body to me. Bring back.